Welcome to Spokesman Daily Inspirational Messages with Reverend Gregory Rabber. Reverend Gregory Rabber is a physician and a minister of the Word of God called to communicate and bring the message of hope to our generation. This message will build your faith, inspire hope, and fill you with strength to win over life challenges.
Today we continue what it takes for God to do wonders. And my key text is in Joshua chapter 3, verse 5. Joshua told the people, "Consecrate yourself, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you." Now, simply put, it means separate yourself, for the Lord will do wonderful things through you. The word here is separate, and that if you want to do great things, you have to know what you must separate yourself from. And I said you must separate yourself from anything that distracts you from your goal. You must separate yourself from anything that is going to disgrace you. Then you must separate yourself from anything that's going to keep you in debt. No matter how rich you appear to people, but if you are in debt, you are a slave to the man that borrows you. Then you sanctify yourself from everything that is going to give you disease. The way you eat, the way you live, your health has a lot to do with how far you are going to go in this life. You should sanctify yourself from anything that drains your energy. Life must be very productive and not a dissipation of the little energy we have. You should sanctify yourself from anything that will cause delay in your calling. And it's only you that can know them. You should sanctify yourself from anything that will damage your reputation. Now, reputation is what the world knows. Character is what you are. I said again, you should sanctify yourself from anything that will get you drunk. People start with just a little wine. But more than that, you can be drunk with power. You can be drunk with pride. You should sanctify yourself from anything that will draw you back from God. Then you should sanctify yourself from anything that will bring death, physically or spiritually. I mean, there's no point where you are told that one of the greatest causes of death in this country is overtaking and overspeeding. Then you think you must go 140, 150, it doesn't really matter. I mean, that is, you are not sanctifying yourself from the thing that will cause you death. But I still feel led to go into that into deeper waters in this sanctification. You see, when God was telling Joshua, sanctify yourself, I'm going to do wonders, I asked myself, what does it mean for God to do wonders? And I've always told you that the psalm of my lifetime, the verse of my lifetime, is a stone which the builders refuse, has become the headstone of the corner. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our sight. And so anything that God does would be astonishing. Anything that God does cannot be explained in terms of the natural order of things. Anything that God does cannot be just extraordinary. It will be in the realm of the miraculous. And for those literature students around us here, the best way to understand the word miraculous is to read the book by C.S. Lewis, Miraculous. And if you read that book by C.S. Lewis is a professor of medieval and Renaissance history, literature. He tells you that miraculous is not all you call now. Anything that can be explained by chance, that can be explained by a placebo effect, that can be explained by natural things, is not a miracle. For example, it is possible that even without praying for you, you can be healed of an ulcer. It's not a miracle. But let the dead rise. Nobody can say that your dead rises by chance. And a man said that miracles is something that is supernatural, that needs a divine intervention. And here, Joshua was telling them, sanctify yourself. You see, those people in the Old Testament, they were so used and they know the word sanctification. They were used to that word. Because everything about the Old Testament is sanctification. When you come to the temple of God, everything is about sanctification. They were always killing bulls, oxen, cattle. The temple was sanctified before the priest went in. The priest was sanctified before he delivered the temple rites. The people were told to be sanctified before they approached God. The reason is, God dwells in unapproachable light and is such a holy God. And the only way you can even be relevant in His sight is to be sanctified.
If you enjoyed today's message, why don't you be a blessing and share it with a friend? If you have any inquiry, testimony, or prayer request, email us at info@gregorabber.com. To partner with Reverend Professor Gregor Rabber in communicating the message of hope to people of all nations, please visit our website www.spokesmancom.org. God bless you.